Hi guys, this is Angie with Beauties and the Bigfoot, and I wanted to thank each and every new subscriber that joined my channel and thank the old subscribers that have been here since the beginning. I appreciate you guys so much. And also Chuck Jacobs from Arizona, thank you so much for your knowledge and the back and forth communication that we had about our forest friends, and thank you for sending people to my channel and giving me a shout out. I appreciate it very much. It's nice to find like-minded people to be able to bounce your ideas off of, or your experiences that you have had. My channel it started out, I wanted to narrate stories from females about their experiences with the Bigfoot, because we as females, in talking to other male people, we experience them differently. So I wanted to give experience from a female perspective. So it took a little bit for the stories to roll in. In fact, I haven't really gotten, I think I've gotten maybe one story. So it was basically just morphed into me sharing my experiences that I have mostly on a daily basis with the small Bigfoot family that borders my property. And I have 4 other locations that I go to and have experienced activity, and they have welcomed me to film as I'm going in there, their structures. I've caught them in the background hiding, and I always ask permission before I film, and I always tell them that it's going on to the public so that they know that the public is going to view this, and it's not going to be a private thing just for me, because there are a lot of videos and still pictures that I have taken that I have not shared on my channel or with anybody, because I was told those were just for me. And the number one thing that you have to do if you want to have any kind of experience with our forest friends is respect. You have to respect them. You can't view them as an undiscovered ape. You have to view them as an undiscovered people. They have their own rituals. They have their own ways of doing things. They are very routine oriented. And this is from learning about them with my day-to-day actions that I have with them. They have regular dinner times. They have regular times when they hunt. They have regular times when they forage. They take naps. I'm not sure on the night activity. I think that naps are included in that. I think naps are a big part of their daily lifestyle. I do know the little one that I have the most communication and activity with. As he gets older, he is asleep when I leave for work right around between 7 and 7:30. Whereas before, he used to always be awake. So whether he's staying awake more at night, doing whatever they do, and that would cause him to have a nap, you know, around that time, whatever, between 5 and whatever time that is. Whereas he used to be more active and was always there when I went to work. I am blessed to be able to interact with this small family, and never in a million years would I have guessed that this is what would be doing. It wasn't even on my radar. Not even, I thought, I believed Bigfoot existed, but I never had any experiences with them until 2 years ago when I moved into this house. So this is my life and I love it, and I would love to hear about your experiences. I will answer any question that I can and that you guys have, and if I can't answer those questions, I will reach out to somebody that maybe can answer those questions, and we will see if we can get those taken care of. So thank you again for all my new subscribers and my old subscribers that have been here, and thank you again, Chuck Jacobs, for sending people my way and giving my channel a shout out, and most of all for your knowledge and your compassion for your interactions with our forest friends, because that is how we have good experiences with them, and he respects them so much, which is key for me. It's hard for me to talk to people that just think they are a undiscovered ape running crazy amok in the woods, because I know they're not. And there it can lead to a lack of disrespect, especially if you're going into their territory wanting to have an interaction with them. You have to be respectful. You can't disrespect them and think that you are better than them, because honestly you're not. They are just a wild people living their life the best that they can, having to adapt to us. The more we build, the more we spread out, the more our population increases, their homes get smaller. So they are having to learn to adapt to us. And some of them do really, really good with that, and some of them not so good. And that's where you might have a little bit of a scary encounter, depending on what they're doing when you cross paths with them and how you cross paths with them. So it's a little, it's a catch-22. You have to also be careful, because there are some that just don't like humans, and they will do whatever they can to move you out of that territory that they're in their homes. And yeah, sometimes those can be scary experiences. They will throw things, they will yell, they will follow you and make sure that you hear them. Their first tactic is always intimidation. It's always intimidation to try and get you out. And then, like in my case, we're sharing basically property. So we have to learn to coexist. And luckily, I have found a family that is okay with doing that. And I have a really good relationship with them. I am not going to do anything to mess that up. Number one, out of respect. And number two, I love my house and my property, and I don't want to move. And I guess, well, that would be number three. Number two would be, number one's respect. Number two would be, I genuinely love them. I like interacting with them. I like being around them. I enjoy them, and they're fascinating, and I'm learning slowly, because they do teach you in bits, but they do teach you, whether that be through actions or whether that be mind speak. And then number 3 is, I love my house. I don't have any desire to leave here right now. It's a very good situation that I have going on, and yes, it's unusual, but this is why I started the channel, to show the other side of who the forest people are. It's not always a big, scary encounter. I want to show the other side to them, that you can coexist with them, that we don't have to be fighting all the time. We don't have to fight at all. We can coexist peacefully, as long as there's boundaries and understanding set in place, along with respect. So that is my main purpose for starting the channel, and to hear what other women are ending up, how their interactions are going with the Forest Friends, and learning and teaching each other, so that we can better have an understanding of our forest friends that cohabit around us. So, all right, well, you guys have a great night, and we will see you soon.